Back with you. Going to go ahead and take one. We got a ripper here up through the EMAs. Just going to forerun it a little bit and see if we can't get a sale here. Just going to try to make a little hit here. All right, right there, 1125. Breakthrough the 10 EMA. That puts us at, I didn't get 1125 on it, but I did get, 500. So now we're up to 2628 since we switched over the account. Look at that. I'm glad I took Seen Green, Take Green. That was just going to be a place to short, like right there. I'm shorting it. And here we go down, 1370. Wow, look at that, guys, $4,000. Here she comes. She's coming around the button when she comes. So I flirted with disaster right there, guys. I really did. I did a break of structure play, but Bookmap told me that it was going to be ripping. If you didn't have Bookmaps, there'd be no, you'd just be looking for shorts all the way down through here. Pull back to short, pull back to short. Traditional trading, pull back to short. Bookmaps does allow you to jump in there, surgically and pull out money. It's not one video of me telling you this, guys. Go watch 900 plus videos. You can see everything on the screen. Not advice, just as entertainment and education. But I'm confident, if you watch all 900 videos, you'll pick up something to add to your style. And then through that process, you'll be building your AI agent and visiting with us on the room and communicating. And we're all going to get better. There's no doubt about it. We're all going to get better. Even Tim is going to be a profitable trader. And that's saying something. That is saying something. All right, Chop City right now, guys. See, even the reversals are being met with buyers and sellers. So I'm literally spending 80% of my time watching Bookmaps. If I'm going to take trades, I'm going to have to take it on Bookmap because the point of controls all choppy, is not working. The weekly VWAP did not. We got no action on a closing basis above the VWAP. What about on a 30-second candle? 1 30-second candle opened and closed above VWAP. But the faster the time frame, the less impactful that it is. If you look at like a 5-minute, we didn't do nothing but go up there and wick above it. We didn't even get more than 50% of a body above it. So the VWAP, weekly VWAP has been proven to be the resistance right now. So that's kind of that's the mode I'm in at this moment, is that we are going to be selling. And remember, we got that gap down. Let me go to 15-minute chart and show you our gap here. Show you the gap right there is yesterday's close. You can see where we opened today, so do have that gap. All right, here comes, this is a sell-off here. I am going to take that. All right, guys, another $2,875 out. I'm still on the 15-minute candles, guys. That was not a candlestick play. Bookmaps, as I've told you, I'm paying 80% chance of it. Bookmaps says this is a ripper. And when it says it's a ripper and you get used to it, it negates just about everything. It's like trading news, trading the open. Your indicators and your setups and your candlesticks go out the window when you're hunting impulse candles. And on a 15-minute perspective, all we're really doing is look at that opening print. We're just gotten down about just past 50% if you pulled your Fibonacci on that 15-minute candle. So that one was pretty. That was a pretty one. Broke out through that flat bottom as well. So a lot of little things going on there that would indicate to take that short. That puts us at 7,590 in this account since we switched over. Let's see if we can't get a DG3. That's 10,000. We got, 21 minutes. Get some action here. We should be able to do that. I did not add any performance on that because I was over on the 15-minute candle chart. And I just managed it from the DOM in Bookmap. I was Bookmap, DOM like that, and then that's how I was managing it. I did 2 pulses, counting the pulses, red, green, second green. I got the pulse, 2,800 some change. Let's see what it actually was. I like to do that. This is the nerd in me. Trading nerd alert. 695, 691 on 25 lots. That'll work, won't it? Let's see here. Now, what you got to worry about is look where all your pullbacks have happened. Like, look at your Twin Towers through all EMAs, right? Nothing has closed above the 10, but you're wicking through the 20. So, that's when I always want to go look at the VIX. Even though the VIX is down on the day, it's still at 25. So, you know what I mean? So then I want to look at my ASHIs. I do have a little topping tails on my ASHIs. It's not clean. Not clean. It's Just means you can get whipped around. So if you're one of those guys that's not using Bookmap, watch this. Don't be stuck on this, Jim. If you're not using Bookmap, it's real hard, you know, because you'd be more hunting directions, hunting these volume nodes, and stuff like that. All can work, just not my style. I'm gonna turn off the 15-minute. I'm also gonna turn off the volume profile. Turn off the 15-minute. Here we go. Breakdown of linear regression. Turning it off too. It's blowing through it each way, just like it did yesterday and the day before. So I don't really need it on there if it's not going to be ranging. I could change the deviations, but then you just get to where you might as well just use your EMAs. I might as well just use my EMAs, pullbacks, understand my directions, then trade into my pullbacks, or wait for big impulse candle trades. The whole reason for the market pulse add-on to Bookmap is so that you can hunt those big moves. Most people want to avoid the big moves. They want to be in a trade and they hope a big move doesn't come and stop them out, right? Another way to do that, and especially in a modern trading environment with AI, is that you can use that Bookmap to actually trade those candles, to initiate trades based on that. I haven't seen anyone on the internet that uses it like I use it. And there's more widgets in there, and that's another big reason I want to have the community growing. So I want people to try all the widgets and come back and go, man, you guys are missing out. This widget over here, when you have these settings, works way better. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear, for sure. For sure. All right, guys, I do want to take a trade here, but right now we're just riding the 5 EMA, so you gotta be patient. I like to put an order in if it pulls back through the 10, and then it gives me a reversal signal on Bookmap, then we'll short it. Got the session VWAP down below us. All right, I'm going to give it a try. Just like that, everybody. Almost got to 10 grand. I shorted it at the 10 EMA, just like I told you I would. Even if it's fixing to rip, a lot of times when it goes beyond what its normal range it's been doing, it will pull back. Just think of your fibs. It'll pull back a little bit, and that's how you can ninja scalp in there. Don't let how small that candle confuse you that it's there's a lot of points in that candle. We're only trying to get 3 to 5, okay? So look, that candle has 15 3/4 points. So now we wait again. The next time it pulls back up, I will short it, but if it goes against me, I'll instantly take a loss. Well, I'll instantly take a loss if everything else says, oh gosh, it's flipping the other way, Jimbo. Then I'll take the loss. If you see me take the losses all the time. Not scared to take no losses. You can't be. If that happens, then you wind up staying in your losers too long, and then your pain threshold gets hit. Then you got to close it out when you could have just reversed the trade, admitted you was wrong instantly, and got half of that or all of it of your loss back in the trade that's going the opposite direction. All right, now see how this is the first time that our red line here is kind of going flat. So this might be the first little indication that we might be doing one of these little moves. I'm still going to take it though, guys. About right there. I am going to take it short. And I'm going to do another one. DCA pretty good there. Sell off, baby. I got a little early, but my momentum's still with me. All right, guys, there you go. That was a big boy trade right there. So all I was doing was eyeing over here. My price was staying basically fluctuating down at the bottom like that 669. You see the big numbers over here on the right. I'm using my mouse here. You can watch these numbers and see that box kind of watched that box. It kept popping to the low side. It did go up there and scare me for a second, but no break of structure. You know, I had to get out if that thing got past the 10. And I like getting in when it gets up there. I'll watch it for this time and get in when it gets up there. But there you go, guys. That puts us at 15,408 on the day. That must have been the biggest trade here. And let's see if it was. I'm sure it was. I went ahead and did a PA on that one. I called an audible AI. I did a PA on it. There you go, guys. We got 6 points on it exactly. So 676 spot 25 to 670 spot 25 on 50 lots. That's a big boy trade right there. I love it. 50, you know what it is. I was doing it to do it. $6,000. That's how you get up and over that 10K. So that's a DG, daily goal levels. Look at that reversal. You don't know why we ninja scalp? Because it's hard to trade, in my opinion, for me and my psyche, the markets the way people want to do it. Now, I am trying to use AI to make sure the site has many different ways to trade. If you look at the site, we got a universal setup. It's kind of like what I'm doing. We got the intraday swing, which is more ASHI driven. Use regular candles for your entry, then you use your ASHI for your staying power. And today is not a clean ASHI day, so you might sit on your hands, and that's okay. And then I've got how to pass a prop firms, and that's the best of the best in my opinion. I got all your psychology out there. I got a cheat sheet for just your terms and things like that to get people up to speed on breaker structure, CHOCH, and what things like that mean. And then I got the hardware and the rigs, which also includes some scripting and things like that. I got the coding for your AI assistant, and that coding that's in there is complementing, assuming you're going to be at the site watching the markets with us. And then I even got covered calls, just like and in that covered calls, I got a poor man's covered call, which uses a leap. Anyway, back to the chart, see what we can find here. Had another pullback right there. Should have shorted that. Feel like I'm feeling a little lazy today. Hey guys, this one's long in the tooth, 12 minutes. I'll be right back.